So, the last time we were doing Steel Battalion, I made it back to that mission that essentially roadblocked me the last time we played it, where I had to go scout a canyon and then hook up with my team there, scout this bunker thing, and then run away. And every time I did the mission, I would just get blown up every single time. And I did the mission yesterday in a practice run off stream. And it turns out that there is a much easier way to do it than I initially knew about, because there is a function on the controller that I did not previously know about. And it turns out it's a pretty good function. So let's bring up the old controller cam here again, and I'll point it out here. So this is a button that I didn't know about, and I had kind of discounted. So on this function thing here, we got function 1, 2, 3, tank detach, the forecast shooter, which I haven't used previously before either. We have the manipulator, the night vision, and the line color change. And then in the middle, there's this override button here. It turns out that this button is the do everything better button. If you press this, it essentially overdrives everything in your mech. So if your mech is in like first gear, it'll be moving at third gear speeds. Or if it's at like fifth gear and you're at a dead stop and you're in overdrive mode, it'll go immediately to top speed. and the only downside to using this is that it uses up more fuel and it overheats a little bit faster, but that's it. That's the only downside to using it. Yeah, it is the literal nitrous button. Too early, kid. So yeah, it's pretty good. It is pretty good. So let's get into it, shall we? I got everything. Oh, I was clicked out of my window. All right, hold up. This, and then we gotta turn on the old Steel Battalion cam. Okay. And I gotta move over this to about there. Move this down here. Okay. And then we should be good. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Yep, we need all the Fast and Furious quotes. Does it reload the main gun faster? No, but there's a trick to that too. So if a main gun, so a magazine change is pretty much immediate in this. Let's make sure the controller's working here. So a magazine change is immediate. The different shots are the reload time between shots is variable. For all the guns, but what can make things go slightly faster is using the weapon change button. You can actually toggle between like your two main weapons, and if you toggle it fast enough, you can actually do the toggle back between the two quicker than a reload would take. So for some weapons like the howitzer, it takes forever to reload. But if you do that trick, it bypasses the reload. Okay, so let's go into free mission here just to illustrate. So let's do that one, sure. So just to illustrate the new tech that I've seen. Also, I want to try out the Railgun before I use it. So we have access to the railgun now with this, the Prominence M1. This is the second gen VT that we haven't had access until the last couple missions or so. So there's a few weird things about this one. So there's this thing called optional armor here. So if we get rid of that, we see that our weight is down to 17. And if we equip it, so we get some extra armor from the optional armor. And then what we also get out of this is something called MM. So this is multi-missiles, apparently. And this is like the crazy-ass Gundam, I'ma shoot 8 missiles at once, and it's gonna hit 8 targets at once. This is what that is. And you only get it with this optional armor, and only on the Prominence, apparently. So that's a pretty sweet upgrade to have. But I'm not sure if I necessarily need that just yet, because here's the thing with it, is that it fires 8 at once, and you only get 36 ammo on here. So you essentially only get, like, what was that, 4 or 5 shots out of this thing before it's gone. And then if you hit one of the function buttons to detach your optional armor, you lose the multi-missiles. So you have to keep all of that on your Prominence, unless you call for the supply chopper. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Like, I messed with that yesterday practicing this level, and that was an issue. So another thing here is that the smoke launcher is available to us. So what happens with the smoke launcher is if you launch smoke, it stops enemies from attacking you for like 4 or 5 seconds or so. And that's enough time to get off a few shots, or to like change over to the plasma torch and give them the business, or if there's a bunch attacking you all at once, it gives you time to maybe reposition. And if you keep dumping smokes, that you're just safe for as long as the smoke stays around. And it only uses up 1 weight. So this is going to be pretty essential. So plasma torch, pretty essential so far. Machine gun, you still kind of want one of these. And then I believe, yeah, so the railgun counts as a sub-weapon. But notice that the railgun is 2,000 firepower. And compare that to, like, we'll just equip that. Compare that to the cannon. These are the big main weapon cannons. These hit for 400. The railgun hits for 2,000. And I'm pretty sure the railgun, there is no travel time. It's just you point it, it charges up, and then boom, it hits. Okay, is there a slightly lighter torch I could do? Okay, so that's standard over. All right, so I think this is a loadout that I want. So a 315. The howitzer sucks. I already tried that thing. So yeah, a 315 cannon, a torch, a machine gun, and a railgun. So you get 10 shots of the railgun, but that's going to be like 10 guaranteed kills. And then 2 fuel tanks. So I can drop a fuel tank if I need to. That's not a big deal. And we might as well just do that. Okay, so I want to try out the railgun on this mission, and I also want to demonstrate the override. And how OP the override is, because it's pretty ridiculous. Okay. So as usual, we got the enormous controller here. The buttons light up for the startup sequence. You got to hit cockpit hatch to close it, ignition to bring up this. Hit the 5 toggle switches to get those going, and then you need to hit the start button once all of the gauges move past the line at about 2/3 of the way through here. Right there. And then you can put all the switches back to where they are. Okay, so that's machine gun. All right. Alright, so in first gear, we're going at about 36 kilometers an hour. Going straight ahead. Alright, well, we're in water right now. Okay, here's what happens when I hit override. So 25 to 31. And then if I get on the beach here... I gotta turn up the audio for this. It's a little low. There you go. Okay. So from a dead stop here, and I hit the gas, it takes that long to get up to full speed. With override on, that quickly to full speed. And then in fifth gear, hit the gas. It takes forever. And then in override mode, there we go, Robo Nitrous. And then if you turn it off, it kind of brings you back to where you're supposed to be. So yeah, that's the benefit of that. Okay, and then our railgun here. So I'm gonna hit the button right now. Okay. And then now. Okay. And then unlike the cannon, so the cannon has this long ass travel time. So the railgun isn't quite instant kill, but it's a much faster targeting projectile, as you'd expect from a railgun. And it hits for 2,000. So as long as you're able to hit, then that's fine. Okay, so the other thing I didn't use previously was this button here, the forecast shooting system, the FSS. So if I turn that on, there's an FSS icon in the top right of the HUD now, and there's an additional reticule. So it's not easy to use this unless there's an actual enemy around. But when we're using the railgun, we actually want to keep the forecast shooting system off because it doesn't correctly adjust for railgun projectile speeds. It adjusts for like cannon things because it goes off of your primary weapon, not just secondary. Okay. What's even locked onto me right now? Oh, it's probably theirs. Okay, so if I lock onto that and then turn on the FSS, you can see it's moving the main gun without my inputs. So if we lock on here. Okay. So even with lock on, the railgun's still pretty good. And it looks like it takes about 5 seconds to reload the railgun. Okay. So now with all of this in mind, so I'm just ejecting to get out of the free mission here. So with all that in mind, that's pretty much everything we need to know to tackle the missions coming up here. Okay. Effective range of fire. Yep, sure. Okay. So we're gonna go back to campaign mode now. We are gonna be pilot or sergeant on mission 6. So mission 6 is the one that's been giving us trouble. So we're pursuing the last strategic target of them. Gearing up with railguns and additional armors for prominence. So yeah, there's the railgun and the multi-missile armor that I talked about before. Alright. Okay. So, briefing's still the same. Special assignment. There's deployments in this valley of enemies. We need to recon this. No value here. If the enemy's there, high possibility of an installation. Hence a recon mission. Oscar platoon. We'll do this. Anything could happen. Avoid being sighted at all costs. Sure. Okay. So we currently have one supply here, which will be good enough for this mission. I'll have to buy another one at some point, but I'll keep that one at 1 for now. We still have our prominence, so that's still good. Alright. So we're gonna change out our loadout, so we're gonna select no for this. So I'm gonna do the same loadout that I had in that practice we just did earlier. So we're only gonna run with one main weapon. We're gonna keep a machine gun, a torch, and then a railgun. I can't equip a railgun? I don't have a railgun. Okay, alright, change of plans. And I don't have optional armor either. Shit, okay, maybe we just don't have it for this mission. Okay, well, I didn't really need those things, so that's actually not a big deal. We'll equip a smoke, and then... how about the 355? And then... Well, 2 fuel tanks? Okay, we'll just run with 1, that's fine. Okay. Yep, give me the railgun. We can do very effective reconnaissance and ensure that we will not be sighted if we have a railgun. Okay. Alrighty. So it actually took me like 3 practice tries to figure out a consistent way to do this when I was practicing. And it turns out there was only 2 things that I was really doing wrong in my previous attempts at this. Well, 3 things. The first one was trusting my teammates. Not gonna do that anymore, because they're completely brain dead. 2 was not using the override button. And then 3, this chaff button, it turns out, is critical to doing anything. Oh, also, I'm not sure if this is the case, but hitting override for turning speed. Okay, so you still turn at the same speed if recon or override's on or off. So that's fine. Alrighty. So it's kind of 50-50 on whether or not our teammates are actually going to make it to where the bunker is. I practiced this like 3 times last night, and only 1 out of the 3 times did they make it past like the halfway point of the route here. So who knows? I just hope that they're just not going to get in my way. That's really all I can ask for. Alright, I'll turn on the forecast shooting system because we're using cannons again and not railguns. Okay, and once you lock onto an enemy, that kind of aggroes them. Okay. So if I get out ahead of them, that's ideal, because they can still largely shoot around me. Shit. I think I'm being locked in here by a teammate. Okay. Okay. And let's see. Yeah, so we don't have the extra armor or anything. Still on our first gas tank. I can't remember which of these gauges is the gas. The gas gauge. It's either the one on the bottom right or on the bottom left, I think. Turn off this FSS because this is just been worthless. Okay. All right. And as we've learned before, strongest weapon in this game is the melee weapon. As great as a railgun is, the blowtorch melee weapon is pretty good too. Okay. So ideally I want to take out this this one on the left here so it doesn't distract my teammates. Though it looks like they're pretty well stuck in that corner over there. Okay. So for that model, the Viets, we're good to keep the FSS on. Because they move so slow and rarely dodge that it's not a big deal. Okay. Alright. So maybe, just maybe, my teammates will actually do something. A blowtorch only run is totally doable. And it's also the speedrun strat. Because it shoots you forward. And it uses a little bit more fuel, but if you have dual fuel tanks, then you totally could get away with not using that. Okay, so FSS off. I'm gonna have to do some sniping here. All right. So that's how quick the magazine changes, by the way. It's practically instant. Okay. Hello? Yeah. Can I ever actually hit? Hey. Is my team ever gonna? Okay, one of them kind of made it. Alright. So... The bunker is over here. And then, of course, teammate is here left of the party. So I'm really just hoping that teammate is just not going to be in the way for this next part. Is ideally all that we got here. Alright, so I'm going to leave the smoke equipped for this part, this next bit coming up here. So I need to take out this this VT over here that's going to be in front of the bunker entrance. And then I'm gonna call in Wagon Master. Alright, so we want to lock onto him to aggro him. You can see it kind of dodged out of the way. And I want to not get too close to that bunker. Okay. All right.
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3. Do you copy? Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
All right, so here's what the smoke looks like. So you have about from... And it's still reloading. So about that long before enemies start attacking you again. And you can't just spam smoke because... Oh, God. Okay, that's Wagon Master. Okay. I thought that was my my teammate coming in here to get in the way for this part of the mission. Because that would be a problem. Okay. Okay, so the gauge in the lower left is our fuel. Got it. And it goes clockwise. Okay. Alright. We want the radio in Argus 1. First gear. Alright. So we're gonna take a roundabout route here. We're gonna curl around that way. So that when we get close to the front of the bunker, we'll be already facing the other way. And then we can just hit that override button and get out of there while weaving. Alright, so my hand's gonna be on the chaff button and the override button.
Oscar 3 here. I read you, Argus. Over.
This is Argus. We have verified the transport visuals as the enemy's facility entrance. Well done. Pull out.
Argus, please repeat.
This is Argus. We have verified the transport visuals as the enemy's facility entrance. Report reconnaissance and pull out.
I copy. Oscar 3.
Oh. Alright, so we get the fuck out of there. Yeah, override just... It's like, hey, dump fuel. It's like your robot is shitting itself. Oh, shit. Alright, go get him, teammate. We finally made it around that corner. And then right past here is where the mission ends. Alright, see? Easy. Right? Oh my god. So yeah. Things get a little hectic. Holy crap. Okay. Easy. Alright. Reconfirm the facility to be a weapons facility. Okay. Strategic value, the enemy's facility. Dispatch 7th Panzer Division to the Nanyang Valley. Forced, order to take control of the factory installation. Okay. Alright. So now we have to go take over that bunker. Okay, so we're gonna need to buy... So we don't have access... Oh, we have access to Scareface now, I guess. I don't know why we would get one, but... Hey, there it is. So we want some supplies. We should probably get 2. Alright, briefing. Reveal the facility, an important enemy weapons factory. Today at 2200, our battalion will penetrate the weapons factory with all our VTs in an effort to gain military control of the facility. Recon has also confirmed that there is a mercenary group called Jaralax, who are working with normal VT troops. In some ways, the mercenary group could prove to be more troublesome than our normal enemies we're used to, so be very cautious. And yep, that is the case from what I saw. This will also be your first night fight. All of you should read the night scope section of the manual carefully. All it says is, hey, hit the night scope button to turn on night vision mode, and then hit it again to turn it off. So, there's not much to that. Okay. So maybe now I get the railgun? Maybe? Hopefully? No railgun. Ah, shit. And no optional arm either. Okay, so... Alright, machine gun, smoke. Okay. Unless it's like a main weapon now for some reason. Nope. Okay. I think we'll be fine with one fuel tank. Or one extra fuel tank. Okay. Alright. We're gonna do this first try. It's gonna be no big deal. I'm not worried at all. Not at all. Nope. Okay. Off to a great start. Okay, so this is what it looks like without night vision on. And then this is with it on. Like, I don't know. I don't know about this. I'll at least change the HUD to that, because this you can actually kind of see better on night vision. Or at least for me. Hi, Cerberus. Oh, Poggers in chat. Oh, man. Okay, so... The mission briefing guy said that the Jarlax forces are probably going to be more of a problem than the regular ones. And... we're gonna find out why shortly. Like, I can see perfectly fine without night vision on for this. Maybe it's because I'm on an OLED, I don't know, but night vision... not a great help, really. And for the most part, you can just go off of instruments in this game anyways. Like, you don't even need this camera view for most things. Except... and we will see the except shortly. Alright, so if you look at the map, in the top center of the screen, there is one red enemy marker on there. Okay? So keep that in mind. Our scopes only show one enemy. And then, hey, what's that over there? I wonder what that is. Firing missiles at us. So that's a Veets. And then that over there is a Jarlax. And notice it is not on the scope. This basic bitch Veets is, though. And we can get rid of this Veets easy enough. But and notice this Jarlax is one, enormous, and two, shooting missiles right in our grill. And then... okay. I just wanted to demonstrate there that Jarlax will fuck you up. Like that. Just like that. That quick. Alright, we can't request supplies while in an enclosed area. Supply stuff before going on. Yep. Okay, so we kept our supply choppers at least. As some consolation. Okay. I was actually curious if I could go toe-to-toe with one of those. I was able to in the free mission, but not so in campaign mode. Okay, so now armed with this knowledge, we can use that to have a better chance of taking on Jarlax. Because they're big boys. They got a ton of armor. They've got a bunch of like little missiles they can shoot at you that'll hit you all at once. They have, I think, a howitzer. And they also have something else, which we'll probably see later in the mission. Okay. And unfortunately, in this first part of the mission, we really have to rely on our teammates, and we know how that usually goes in Steel Battalion. So had to be a little bit more careful than usual for this this first part of the mission. And actually,
Wagon Master.
nope, nope, sorry, Wagon Master.
Oscar 3 to Oscar 1. Do you copy? Over.
This is Oscar 1. What is it, Oscar 3?
Okay.
Oscar 3 to Oscar 1. I'm under heavy attack. Request reinforcements.
Oscar 1 here. I'm on my way.
All right.
Just hold them off till I get there.
Our boy Oscar 1 has got our back now. And then Oscar 2 is going to be of no help. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we don't actually have to fight that Jarlax. We can just take out the Veets here. And then move to the objective. So like I'm hitting it here with all these shots, and it is it is just getting right back up. There we go. That took like five direct hits to take out that Jarlax. Okay, so where are we going here? Okay, so we're heading this way. Why is it? Oh, I'm in reverse. I was wondering, like, why am I not going forward? That's a good reason. Alright, team. I am the squad leader now. So yeah, you can't rely on the radar screen from pretty much here on forward, I guess. So I think the orange ones are like non-stealth Jarlax, and the red ones are always going to be the main army and non-mercenaries. So also another thing I figured out. So normally if you have the blowtorch out, you can't use your main weapon. But if you bring out the manipulator arm, you can. Oh, okay, we got another Jarlax here. Okay. See, that one, not so bad. Like, some of them not a problem. So you just gotta look around with your cameras to see if there's any any Jarlax lurking. Okay, so I got one shot of this before I gotta reload. And you can reload pretty much immediately. Okay. Alright, so we don't need to go that way. The fortress is up this way. At the factory. I just need my teammate to not get in the way. I think that's Oscar 3? Or Oscar 2? Oh, Jesus. Alright. Okay, alright. I'll wait. After you. Oh my god. Alright. Move it or lose it, Oscar 1. Okay. Now I guess the next question is, can they catch up with me? It looks like they're just going in circles again. So I think we're on our own. I know we're definitely on our own for the second part of the mission. Okay, let's put away the manipulator. Change back to yeah, smoke will work. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we got 2 contacts here. Thoughts and prayers. All right, good. Perfect. Always effective. All right. So it looks like there's either 2 or 3 VTs over there. And if I remember correctly, these aren't even VTs. They are giraffes. So no biggie. Okay, and then there's nothing in here. Alright, so we made it to the facility. So this is where...
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3. Do you copy? Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
Alright. Get our boy Wagon Master. And then we get our first indoor mission. Once Wagon Master shows up. Yeah, apparently the Japanese version too has very different comms. Like Wagon Master is like he brushes you off for everything in the comms, but Japanese Wagon Master is just pissed off all the time or something. Like I almost want to try and find the ISO for Japanese of this, which is called Teki, I think, is the Japanese name for this game. Okay, so for this, you actually have to get out the manipulator arm, and... Oh, it doesn't change, Oh, interesting. So if you have the HUD set to white, it doesn't... That's so weird. So black and white mode makes even the color-changing reticules... Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay. Alright, so we got some human... they just blow up? Okay. Okay. Easy. And I'm pretty sure you have to take out every single... enemy inside the facility, including those things. Alright. So surely... Surely nothing will go wrong here. Okay. So that's the equivalent of a jump scare in this game. Is open door and suddenly big boy right there. And that's exactly why I brought the blowtorch with me. Yep, it's like I've done this before. Yep. I only looked at the mission before this and then this one yesterday when I was practicing. Chef. Okay. The rest of the missions, I have no idea what they entail. But the reason I did that was because I didn't want to have to keep doing the same 5 missions over and over and over again, because, man, even I have my limits. Okay. Alright, into the elevator, and then do our slow robot turnaround. And you can see why you can't bring your teammates in here with you, because they probably... I can't trust them to even get in the front door. Okay. Get our blowtorch ready, as I can't remember what's at the bottom of the elevator here. Oh, that's right. Okay. So there's 2 parallel bridges here. And on the other side of this bridge is a bunch of giraffes. And they're giving my teammate the business. So apparently one of my teammates made it down here, but then just got completely owned. Okay. So you want to take out at least some of them before you go through here, because otherwise they're just going to hit you all at once. And I think what I want to do is actually turn around and get the rest of them. Okay. So there's all of them. And turn off override. Okay. Alright, now we don't have to deal with those. Alright, we got 10 more shots of our 355 cannon. Let's see, we got blowtorch, 12 more smokes, 371 machine gun, so that's all fine. Our other main weapon, the rifle, we barely used it all, and I think I do want to use that down here. Just because it fires faster. Okay. Alright. Okay, so no surprise Jarlax here. Okay, looks like we got some. Hello? Man, come on. I can't lock onto these either. There we go. Okay. Jesus. And good luck hitting those with the cannon. That's why I don't use my main cannon on that. Okay. Shit. Shit. Okay. Alright. Like 5th time's the charm. I don't know what happens if you eject here. I don't want to find out either. I think I actually, come to think of it, I did have to eject when I was practicing this level. Or at least took a look at it. I wouldn't even say practice. And it still gave me the escaped screen. Because, yeah, I actually got this far when I was looking at the level. And I took on all those giraffes on the other bridge head on. Okay, so a whole lot of nothing. I took on all those giraffes from the door on this side. I just opened up that door and then just started shooting, and then they all hit me at once, and I went from full armor to dead, like that. Which is why I very specifically did the drive-by this time, so that wouldn't happen again. Okay. How are we doing on time? 19 minutes? And our fuel's getting a little low, but we have an auxiliary fuel tank. I see you over there. Okay. Good old override, saving my ass again. Okay. When you need to panic, the override button is there for you. Okay. Alright, our fuel tank is almost empty. I'm not sure what happens if you just straight up run out of fuel before detaching the tank. I guess it just stops for a second. Let's...
Oscar 3, this is Argus. Do you copy? Over.
Oscar 3 here. I read you, Argus. Over.
Oscar 3, we have verified the transferred visuals. The BT in the visual appears to be their new type. We're dispatching a salvage unit. Continue mission. Argus out.
I copy. Oscar 3.
Okay. Alright, so this is as far as I got when I was practicing. When I played this yesterday. So, anything from here on out, gonna be a surprise to me. Okay. Oh, I just remembered. Now I know why we don't have the railgun. It just occurred to me that in order to get the railgun, you actually have to pick it up. There's like a case for it somewhere. Or something. Shit. I remember that was a thing. That you had to physically pick up the case that had a railgun in it. Somewhere. Huh. And that might have been in a mission that I didn't do. Whoops. Or that I already did and probably can't go back to. Whoops. Yeah, Xbox was very unpopular in Japan, but I guess the developers felt that only Xbox was powerful enough to do a game like this, and I could kind of see that. Like, this game doesn't run amazing, and they probably wanted like the better multiplayer for the line of contact thing that they eventually split off into a second game. I think it was all meant to be one game, but they I think they had development constraints that made him leave that for a bit. So I'm not sure where my fuel gauge is. Oh, okay, so this is probably our main fuel gauge, and this is our auxiliary fuel gauge. That's gotta be what that is. So I gotta be really careful with override now, because I'm, yeah, I don't have any more fuel tanks. Okay. Projections were, well, keep in mind that this game cost 5 times as much as anything else at the time for retail. So they really only needed to sell 1/5 of other games. Oh yeah, you have to factor in the costs of producing the controller and R&D and all that. Okay. Let's get this out and get ready to fire, I guess. Okay, so we got a long hallway. Don't see any hidden jarlax off to the side. Come on. Come on. Okay, good. Yeah, I guess we do need our night vision here. Okay, so I don't see any targeting things for the Jarlax. And obviously nothing on the radar. I have a feeling there's just a mech. Oh. Yep. Mission 8. Okay, that's the next mission. Okay. So there's actually multiple games that came with the skateboard controller. So there's Tony Hawk Ride, and that was on like PS3, Xbox 360. And then there was also on PS2. There was a game called Yanya Cabalista, something like that. That came with a little tiny skateboard that you attached to the analog sticks of your PS2 controller. And then use that to perform moves. Like you didn't need it to play the game, but it was a thing that came with it. Okay. Alright, so I don't see anything here that we could really pick up. I guess this is another thing we can open. So we're at 3 out of 4 health right now. I guess I took a hit from one of those orbit things earlier. Yeah. And our fuel looks like it's at 60%. So I think I'm just gonna go to that big room straight ahead and see if I can end the level that way. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Hidden. Is that finding that that salvage VT makes it available for purchase. I probably don't want it because the prominence is so good. Okay, let's switch over to the big boy gun. Okay, I don't see anything over there. Alright. So it looks like we got another short hallway just past this door. And then... Okay. Man, these Jarlax just... Oh, shit! I was fucking around, trying to hit him with the main gun. I should have just gone in and gave him the torch. So yeah, Jarlax also have melee weapons, by the way. That's the thing on their shoulder. Those are torches. Okay. Well, now I see that I need to get two gas tanks, because I got way too low there. All right, another prominence. So we're still at 10k supply, but sheesh. All right, not same VT, so still prominence. Okay. So is there a better PT I can use? That's 150. Okay, that is the better one. Okay, and we still want that because we have to take down the little rocket launcher dudes. I probably should have used smoke, come to think of it. I completely forgot I had smoke there. And then these two will work for taking out the VTs outside. And then we'll eventually make ourselves lighter by shedding fuel tanks. So we'll just do that. All right, and that's how quickly you can get completely wrecked in this game. I should also point out that this is the second lowest difficulty in this game. There's like 3 difficulties above this, I think, at least 2. And this is the normal difficulty. Okay. Oh man. Well, somebody's really good at the game. We'll play it on that. I don't know how much the difficulty ramps up or what it changes in those difficulties. Like, who knows? It could only be slightly harder than each step up. Who knows? But I'm assuming that like 2 hits and you're dead in those difficulties. And yeah, it's as expensive as this game was. Like, it is nice that they let you replay missions and have all the different difficulty levels, because you can select pretty much any difficulty level in the free mission mode. You just can't do it right off the bat on the campaign. And I'm in campaign mode right now. So yeah, despite this being a single player only game, like they actually put in a lot of content and a lot of replayability into this one. And then there's also like the score attack, like if you're going for a high score or speed running levels or whatever, there's those options too. So there's kind of a lot on offer for this game. And then there's also the quote unquote sequel, which is the multiplayer half of what this game was supposed to be. And that one is slightly different. That one also lets you play in widescreen, apparently. And by default, this one doesn't. I think there might be like a hack or something that you can do to this to make it widescreen, but I'm not sure what good that'll do because you're still looking at a fake CRT. So, I don't know. I don't know how effective that would be. Alright, Veets. Jarlac, where are you? I can't even see him half the time. Alright, we got our revenge. A spaceship game? Well, the problem with this controller, especially for a spaceship game, is that the left controller here only goes side to side. You can't go forward and back. It's only like that. And then the right one, this one doesn't auto-center. Like, I can move it over here and it'll stay there, move it over here and it will stay there. Like, that's by design for how this game is. So you're kind of better off just getting a standard hands-on throttle and stick for a space game. And you can get those for super cheap, because hardly anybody makes games that support stuff like that anymore. Like there's probably going to be a big run on flight sticks once the new Microsoft Flight Simulator comes out, which is fairly soon. And man, what a great looking game that is. Like, I never thought that one of the things that impressed me the most from the last E3 would have been Microsoft Flight Sim, but turns out it was one of the best things that I saw at E3. Alright, you gonna make it around this turn? It's a big turn here. Not a lot of room in this canyon. You can do it, buddy. Alright, you did it. I'm proud of you, Argus 2. Nope, okay. Gotta dodge over there for some reason. Like, there's a VT just on the other side of there, and that's making their AI just... Oh boy, okay, alright. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Forward. Okay, if I block you in... Guys, it's the side of a hill. Alright. Alright, boys, you can do it. Yep, yeah, show that mountain. Okay, alright. I'll guard over here. You go get him. Go get him, buddy. Yeah, there you go. Nope. Nope. There is no retreat. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta get past him here and actually take down the Jarlax. Okay. Alright, we got him, buddy. Forward. Yeah, the last flight sim that Microsoft released, they turned it into like, hey, you get the base game for free, but literally everything costs like $30 each. Like, you want a plane? Okay, $30. Here you go. And I think they're kind of moving away from that with the new one. And the other cool thing is that they're actually leveraging their terrain mapping that they did for their streets, their Google Earth, the Bing Maps thing that they did, and they're actually going to use that data for the game, and it looks amazing. So they claim that every single airport on Earth is going to be in the new MS Flight Sim, and that is cool as hell. It's not like, hey, you get Chicago and New York, and that's it. Have fun. No, you can take off from your small town airstrip now if you want, and then all the buildings around it will be in actual 3D, because they're just using the the satellite imagery that they got for Bing Maps, and that's so cool that they found a use for that data. And I'm sure is for like objectives and actual things to accomplish in it. I'm assuming that they're probably going to have some sort of like mod tool for it, but then again, if they want people to pay for the DLC in planes, then maybe they won't have mod tools. So it's unfortunate. But yeah, they are going that big. That's their big selling point. Is they are going to cover literally the whole Earth in engine. Alright, so we got some giraffes to deal with here. I'm almost tempted to go clear out some of the other enemies around here, just to get some more points to make up for, you know, blowing up earlier. Yeah, that's true. Whenever Star Citizen ever gets released and or they stop getting sued by, like, everybody, then, yep, that'll be another great usage of controllers. Probably be a few gigabytes. Well, I don't know. It the game itself might have like a like come with the game with a low resolution texture maps or something of the planet, and then have the rest stream in, like higher detail stuff stream in. Or why am I still? Oh, there's still a missile out there. Like use Azure,
This is Oscar 3.
the cloud computing to fill in details.
Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
Like, there's a lot of cool stuff that they can leverage with things like that. And I don't think they've said anything about it being on the new console. But there's kind of no excuse not to at this point, and it would probably be a great tech demo for the new consoles to have, like, hey, we have the entire Earth in our flight sim, and oh god, I just hit a whole bunch of buttons I didn't want to on my main computer here. Okay, assuming this still works. Yep. Because, like, the reason why a game like this couldn't be readily ported to PC was because the controller plug for it, even though it is USB, it's not a USB plug. But there's just straight up USB ports on a modern Xbox or PS4, and then assuming it's going to be the same for PS5 and Series X. How come I'm always up so late? This is just my sleeping schedule. I'm just up for up at these hours normally. I figured out like 20 years ago or so that I'm just a night owl, and trying to fight it has only just led to headaches. So I make it work. I get up around noonish or so. Okay. Okay. Alright, so here's where we're gonna need that to deal with the Jarlax. Time zone is Pacific. I'm in California. It is currently 2:42 a.m. for me. What the? Oh god. Okay. All right. Get him. I'm hitting that trigger. So that thing on its shoulder right there is a drill, and that's the thing that it made lazy with. Okay, so we need that equipped. But yeah, when I got my migraine medication changed up, and I'm able to kind of sleep normally. So the dosage that I was on previously. It would essentially make me a narcoleptic. Like I would get up at, let's say 1 or 2, be functional for like 2 or 3 hours, and then would just be so tired that I had to go right back to bed. And this is for just sleeping after sleeping for like 9 or 10 hours, like getting a normal and more than normal night's sleep. And then I would wake up and just be so tired that I have to take like a 2 or 3 hour nap in the middle of the afternoon, and then sometimes I would have to take another one. So that really put a damper on things. So I was sleeping for like 14 or 15 hours out of my day. And that was because the migraine medication I was on was a little too strong, so we backed it off, and it means I do have a little bit of a headache now. Like right now I got one. But I don't have to take naps anymore in the middle of the day. So I guess that's kind of the trade-off I have to work with now. Okay. Yeah, back pain meds. Yep. Well, for back pain meds, for me and my back pain, my medication is to not take any now, because like nothing works on me. So I just know that if I need to just rest, then I just know to rest now and not overdo it enough so that my back isn't just blown up for days. Okay, I want to get the one at the end here. Oh shit. Alright, perfectly executed. Oh, I'm not out of the woods here. Oh shit, where am I? Can they not hit me? Oh, okay. I see. I ended up in the wall, I guess? Sure. Alright. Graceful. Shit! Oh no, oh no, oh no, get up! This is going great. This is... How am I unable to hit anything this time? God damn. Okay. Alright, we're gonna point our mech straight ahead this way. God. Alright. I'm already down to 2 out of 5, 2 out of 4 health. Shit. I could go back to the surface and reload. But I do need to take out these giraffes before moving on. Shit. Oh my god, come on. Can't tell what the HP is. It's the bar that was going down. God damn it. Oh, we are so low on supplies. God, this fucking game and its economy system. Oh, fuck. So we need to spend 5K on a VT again. And then get supplies again. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, this... Oh, I guess I need supplies too. This is unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna have to fight some of that stuff that's outside now. To try and get supplies back. Oh, fucking hell. I guess I should be using that smoke. I keep forgetting that we have smoke. Oh, shit. And I could have sworn that I'm pointing the VT straight down the hallway. And then hitting the gas, and for whatever reason I keep veering into the wall. What happens if you run out of money? It's game over. You can't buy a replacement VT, and you need to delete your save and start again, which I've had to do a few times. Oh, I just realized I haven't been counting deaths either. So that was like, I think that was 3 deaths so far. Fucking hell. Oh, man. Yeah, this game is tough. Because it's like, some of the missions are just stupid easy. And then a few of them just get really hard, and then they get stupid easy again. Fuck. And if you fail too many times on the hard ones, then you gotta delete your save and start over again. Ah, shit. Okay. So I think if I get shot down on this attempt, then I'm gonna have to scrap the save file. So I'll just be KIA if that happens. That's not gonna happen though, because we got this on this one. Save scum. So the thing is, in this game, once you start a mission, it saves your game as if you started the mission. When you hit the eject button, it also makes a save. And if you don't eject in time, it deletes your save. So no, you can't save scum. You could save scum by like backing up your save file using third-party homebrew tools or something. But there's or like an Xbox memory card. Though I think there might be a no copy flag on the Steel Battalion save data. So you might not even be able to officially back up your save file and save scum in this one. Because I think they thought of that. And rightfully so. Like they put the system in place You don't want players cheesing it like that. Well, I guess it's all theoretical, because I'm not going to do that. And here I am getting blown up while talking about theoreticals. Great, there goes a third of my health. But it's all academic, because I'm not going to be doing that. Okay. Alright, so we got 2 more VTs on the way here. I'm probably gonna have to get a few more. Yep, having to Dark Souls scum the way through. I should probably have the smoke equipped here, because that machine gun's not gonna do any good against these things. And I have 2 okay, I do have 2 fuel tanks. Okay. Alright, team. Are we gonna defeat this narrow... Alright. Alright, team. I'll let y'all get through this valley. Though I wonder. I wonder if I tell Oscar 1 that I need help. Hey, turn around. No retreating. If I tell Oscar 1 that I need help right when I'm at the bunker entrance. Well, it looks like this is academic as well, because Oscar 1 is about to bite the big one. Unless I go help. Okay. Alright. Oscar 1.
This is Oscar 3 to Oscar 1. Do you copy? Over.
This is Oscar 1. What is it, Oscar 3?
Oscar
All right.
3 to Oscar 1. I'm under heavy attack.
Help,
Request
Oscar 1.
reinforcements.
Oscar 1 here. I'm on my way. Just hold them off till I get there.
Alright. Oscar 1 is gonna come save us. Alright. Okay. Alright, that looks like it's just a bunch of giraffes again, but we already know how dangerous giraffes are now. Alright, Oscar 1. Help. Is that? Okay, good. That appears to be Oscar 1. Alright. So maybe Oscar 1 can fit in that hallway with us, and maybe I don't know. This is probably wishful thinking. Alright, so while Oscar 1 catches up.
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3. Do you copy? Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
Okay. Alright, so so for the giraffes, we're going to use the 355 cannon. We're going to drop smoke. I'm going to keep the front view camera active on the bottom. Or actually, no. I'll keep the view going straight, and I'll use lock-on view. And that'll show me where I'm shooting at. And if I have a clear shot or not. Okay. Our boy Oscar 1 is over here. On the case. There we go. Alright. We got a posse now. I don't think both of us can fit in the elevator at the same time. So that might be a problem. But life finds a way. Also, I'm not sure if... Oh, those are little jeeps. Okay. And then that one just... Wait, what? Oh, the jeep's crashing. Okay. Sure. Alright, Oscar 3.
This is Oscar 3 to
Or Oscar 1.
Do you copy? Over.
This is Oscar 1. What is it, Oscar 3?
Oscar 3 to Oscar 1. I'm under heavy attack. Request reinforcements.
Oscar 1 here. I'm on my way. Just hold them off till I get there.
Alright, Oscar 1, I see ya. Yo, it's modeling how long it takes for sound to get here. Because you can clearly see them stepping, but the sound is delayed. Huh. Neat. I didn't actually ever notice that. Okay, so next is a Jarlax. And we want the torch. Then we need the manipulator to open the door. Okay. Yes, slowly get up so I can give you the business again. Okay. Alright, and then we want the rifle for this thing that comes around the corner. We want FSS turned off. Actually on. We want... Okay. Alright, there's the power of the FSS. Okay, manipulator on for the elevator. It looks like Oscar 1 is not going to be joining us on our little adventure here. Okay, so down the elevator, and then past that is the Giraffe Hallway. And for that, I need the 355. And the... Actually, just in case, I'll leave the torch equipped. Okay. So I doubt there's a way to save the dude on the right. Alright, so we're gonna go straight ahead. We're going to lock on. With this. It doesn't let you lock on in side V mode? That's interesting. Okay, well there goes that plan. Okay, so we need this to be in front view then. Make sure that we're going straight forward. Okay, straight forward. Turn this way. If I walk over there, then when I open the other door, they're all just going to be aiming their guns right in that open door and will just blow me up. Like I can do that if I take out some of them first. But not like this. Okay, so that got rid of 3 of them, and I haven't been hit yet. Okay. Alright. So we should be able to deal with most of them now. This time through. Lock onto that one. Man, who'd have thought the deadliest enemies in this game? These just basic ass giraffes. Okay. Alright. Got him. Okay, so we're good on that now. We want to equip this, even though I believe the next set of enemies is the infantry. Alright. We've defeated the most difficult boss in the game. Yeah, that went better this time because I was super deliberate about it. Okay. Alright, back to the blowtorch. Yeah, we can't let down our buddy Wagon Master. Fucking hell. Get him! Get him! Okay. Okay. Alright. Played that a little risky using the... Let's change the magazine, sure. I probably should have just kept blowtorching, but I wasn't sure which range I was at. Okay, that one's empty. So when I did the practice mission for this, the free mission, that new type enemy mech was in here, was in this room. So that's why you want to check all the rooms. I want to make sure that I get it and get the points for it. Alright, this one's off to the right. Okay, I got him for... Oh, no! Double KO. That took out half my armor from that. But I was slightly faster on the draw. Holy shit. Okay. We got a little dirty there. Fantastic. Okay, so I think I want to go straight to the final room now. And not, assuming that the prototype is in here. Yeah, okay.
Oscar 3, this is Argus. Do you copy? Over.
Oscar 3 here. I read you, Argus. Over.
Oscar 3, we have verified the transferred visuals. The BT in the visual appears to be their new type. We're dispatching a salvage unit. Continue mission. Argus out.
I copy. Oscar 3.
Okay. Alright, so we should be clear of enemies until... I think the next door that we open. And then after that, I'm going straight to that final room. And I'm not gonna get cute with that other VT. I'm gonna pop smoke. I'm gonna turn on overdrive, and I'm gonna get right in its face and give it the blowtorch. And whatever happens, happens. Actually, I want manipulator out for this. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is just an elevator through here. Okay. Okay. Alright, and then down here, I believe, is the two missile shooty things. Yep. Okay. There's going to be one on the near right hallway, and then one on the left hallway. Well, that's the official canon name. Somewhere in that enormous manual, that's what they call them. Okay, so we still have 2 health. Okay. Alright, we're gonna change our sub-weapon to smoke. We're gonna put... Okay, we're gonna get rid of a fuel tank. So we're gonna be only with one fuel. Oh, that's right, there's 2 doors. Okay. Okay, okay. Shit. I popped smoke. I popped a smoke. Alright, hold up. What? I popped the smoke. I popped the smoke. Okay, is there a way to speed up replays? If I put it in 5th, does it speed it up? The lights aren't moving when I'm moving this, so something's... I guess it's reflecting what I was doing in game, I guess? Okay, so we can see stuff like that. So that's hitting map zoom in and out. And then open close does that. Effect. Okay, if we can. All right, cool. Yeah, this is a fantastic. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, main weapon exits it. All right, hold up. I don't think the manual even says how to control this. Like, ideally, I would speed this up. Alright, let me consult this enormous manual. Radio transmission, supply, leadership, technical appendix. Reloading, fire in the hull. Like, they have this super in lore manual, but like basic gameplay shit, like, hey, how do you control this replay feature? Nope, not gonna be in there because they have to tell you the command structure of your stupid robot unit first. Like, okay. So those don't do anything. Those don't do anything. Those don't do anything. Okay, so lock on. Alright, lock on toggles camera views. Like, why can't I use this as our camera in the game? Okay, hatch buttons don't do anything. I can't look around in this. Yeah, all these camera views that would be really useful, but are only in the replay feature, because, of course. And as long as the missions are in this game, it's kind of ridiculous that they don't let you speed this up. Like, if I try and hold some buttons down. Okay, so this will zoom in this dumb camera view. Great. For later ones, no, you still have to just look at that. You're still stuck looking at the virtual screen. Also, this replay really makes the pop-in and the V distance really apparent. All right. That was very exciting. Okay, well this... Sure. What a great replay. Oh man. Well... So that would have been a GG anyways, regardless if I eject, which is why I didn't eject. So yeah, again, in this game, if you don't eject in time, or if you run out of money to buy additional VTs/mechs, it deletes your save game. So Pilot is killed in action. He is 6 feet under. So we have no other choice other than to re-enlist as We're up to like the 5th, I think, at this point. And yep, we're born January 1st, 2002. So yeah, I've been doing this on the normal campaign this whole time. There is also a rookie campaign, but I ain't no bitch. I'm playing this on normal. If I get to beat this game, I'm gonna do this on fucking normal. As brutal as this game is, I'm not gonna finish this on rookie. I didn't pay all this money and wait all these years to just beat it on rookie and then move on. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I'll beat it on normal, so I can say I did it, and then never play this game again. I don't know the mechanics of a game over via no funds, but here's the thing: if you have like 3,000 credits left or 2,000 credits left, and all you can buy is the really shitty ones, then I'd want a game over anyways, because the shitty first gen mechs in this game, like this Veets I'm about to blow up here, are so bad that I would rather die than use one of those things in a mission. Because notice that we have a nice color camera here. The Veets has a black and white screen for everything. So you can't tell who's a friendly or not. You can't tell where targets are. Like, it's awful. Okay. Come on. Like, shooting all the way around these tanks. Come on. This is how tilted I am. I'm having difficulty hitting stationary targets. Okay. So we need to make sure to take out pretty much every secondary target we can in these early missions, because we're going to need every single supply point we can get for later ones. And that's how you get the money in this game, is by destroying targets and like finishing without getting hits and things like that. Okay. All targets down. Man, this game. Oh. Yeah, well that's the thing with the AI in this game. Sometimes the AI for enemies they'll just dodge in place or just miss all the time. Or they'll be the kind to just perfectly ambush you every single time. And then you can't say the same thing for allied AI, because we know how shit the AI is for your teammates in this game. So it's like, God, it wouldn't be so bad if your teammates weren't brain dead. Like, and it's especially bad in these the close-in areas. Like this mission, it's no problem because there's lots of open space for your teammates to not get stuck on each other or you. But then the second anything gets like up close and personal in this game, it's like with friends like these, who needs enemies on your team? And as much as I like these first few missions, man, is it getting old. Oh, and also in this mission you can't farm for points because it's percentage based. Like I guess you can only go for high priority targets, higher point value targets, but you can't just like sit around on the map and blow up every single thing. Because the mission ends once you take out annihilate 70% of enemy forces. And again, I can't hit tanks. There we go. Man, frame rate gets really good here. Oh, that's gonna hit a teammate. Okay, just dodge right into me, will ya? Okay. Nope. Okay. Alright, so we want to take out the Beatses over here, right? Because those will give us the most points. My kill. Give me those points. Oh. My kill. Give me those points. Dang it! Stole my kill. Alright. And if you're wondering where the health is for this model VT, because this is a Gen 1 VT, it is these right here. So you have 4 units of health on the Gen 1. Okay. I want to go take out the... Oh, so override doesn't work for Gen 1. I can press this button all I want. So that's a feature of the Gen 2 ones. Yeah, well, it's good to see at a glance, at least. Like, even if it's not super descriptive, at least it's like I can glance down at it and see. Shit. Missed out on those points. Okay. Alright, we didn't get the no damage bonus, because we got hit by like one thing. Okay. Alright, then the next one is... there's the train thing. Okay. Yeah, override is, it makes you do pretty much everything 25% faster, but it uses like 50% more fuel. Like you burn through fuel like crazy with override on. And I think it also heats you up a little bit faster, which does matter if you're doing something like using the railgun, I think, or the flamethrower. Because I believe there is a overheat function in this as well. It doesn't, I don't believe it's come into play for anything yet, but I believe that's a thing. Okay. And the alternative to using overdrive in like a mission like this is use this to get around quickly. Alright, I gotta take these out quickly and move on and actually do the objective. Because you do lose a lot of points if you lose a container thing. Yeah. Okay. That one might be out of range now. Okay. I used up a full tank of fuel already. Okay. I'm pretty sure I still have another one. Let's see if we do. Yeah, we still have another fuel tank. man. Alright. Out of range. Right about now. Okay. Shit. Okay. Alright. GG. Whew. Yeah, you can delete messages on YouTube. Yep. I don't know how. I think it's just like backspace. Shit. I took just enough damage to not get the bonus. The bonus is 3,000, by the way, so it's like it's not a little bonus. Okay, and I didn't lose any points from getting a thing shot down. Okay, so then this one is the run past everything mission, which I'm going to continue to do because otherwise this mission is a pain in the ass. You never knew that? Well, most people don't know that because who chats on YouTube? Okay. Oh. Alright, sure. Okay. Yeah, you get a lot of points for not getting hit. I think I've gotten that bonus like once. Ideally, I get it on this one, because I will have very few other opportunities to get points on this one, besides the beat mission quickly bonus. Okay. I want to take out these tanks here. Well, I believe it defaults to confirm. I accidentally went into that menu. The outfit menu. I didn't actually want to change my loadout because I don't really need to for this mission. How far did I get on my last run? I got to the final room of the underground part of Mission 7. I was all ready to go. I had all my weapons ready. I opened the door, I popped some smoke, and I got hit by a full salvo of everything that enemy in that room could fire at me. And I died instantly. Like 3 seconds after opening the fucking door. And that was my last attempt because I had run out of money at that point. But I made it that far twice. Yep, I got up close and very personal with the Jarlax. They gave me the business. Fucking hell. Like I can deal with them pretty effectively if they're right in front of me and I use the melee, the torch, plasma torch. But that last one in that room is on the other side of the room. And for whatever reason, it's like its AI is super aggressive compared to the other ones. I just realized I could be doing this to get across here quickly. Alright, come on. I'm hitting that jump button. What is... Okay. Man. I just got hit by a whole bunch of artillery all at once. Okay. All right. Oh man. Okay. I am not sure I want to attempt that fucking boat mission again. Oh, this late into the stream because I got a headache. All right, 21k though, supply points. So we'll tackle that one next time. Again, this is like the fourth fucking time having to do this. See, this is why I don't even want to go anywhere near the Souls series until I'm able to do something like this, because, oh my god. If this is tilting me, then good lord. But at least with the Souls games, they don't delete your fucking save. Like, man. This is worse somehow. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. We'll call that just about there then.